Everyone. Welcome to Tactical Magic Podcast. This is Molly Mandelberg, your host, and I have been working in the background on a lot of different things, and I wanted to tune in and just let you know what's coming up, what's going on. So there's been a few less episodes this spring, and that is due to a couple things. One, I've been working on a big project that I'm going to let you know about in just a moment. And two, I was traveling so much this spring, which I know I'm usually traveling all the time anyway, but it was just a lot on my plate. And I don't know about you, but this year has energetically been a bit of a doozy sometimes. So to start out with, I just want to high five you and acknowledge you for wherever you are right now, whatever you've been working on, however you're managing to get out of bed in the morning and keep plugging away at your dream or at your life in hopes that the dream will start to manifest more later. I see you. I totally understand. And you're doing a great job. Keep going. Keep plugging along at whatever it is that is piquing your curiosity or bringing you insight or inspiration or hope, because believing in more being possible, in greater manifesting in your life, that's how that starts to happen, is really harnessing our thoughts and giving ourselves permission to be exactly wherever the fuck we are right now and still believing that something else is coming along or something we desire is going to actualize. So I'm right there with you. Life has been pretty lifey lately, but the cool thing that I've just created that I wanted to make sure you knew about, in case you're not also on my email list or following me on social media, is that I launched the Wild Hearts Rise Up app. So there is an app with a lot of materials in it, everything from content creation stuff to business strategies. There's a bunch of workshops that I've done in the past that I just added in there. There's a whole bunch of guided meditations. So I don't know if you've ever been on a call with me, but I often lead guided meditations to sort of ground us in this space. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're on the mystical, magical end of the spectrum, you might want to get the app just to see if some of those meditations are helpful for you. I have a couple clients who are on calls with me on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, and they downloaded the app and are listening to those meditations all the time and saying that they're really helping them with everything from mindset to just getting back into flow with the creative process of their business. So you might know those are two things I care deeply about. There's a lot of meditations in there. There's even a recording of a group hypnosis session that I did last winter that is based on imposter syndrome. So I highly recommend checking it out. You can find it at any app store you've got on your phone. It's on Google Play as well as the Apple iOS App Store, and it's called Wild Hearts Rise Up. So first off, I just wanted to tell you there's a bunch of awesome materials in there. It's free for the first month. So go check it out. If you haven't, if you're listening to this on an app, then you probably have a phone. So go check it out. And if you don't like using phones for learning or watching things or listening to things, there is a web app version. So you can search Wild Hearts Rise Up app on probably Google search and you'll find it there too. Or you can go to wildheartsriseup.com and there will be all three links for you on the menu bar up at the top. So that's happening. The app is live. Put a lot of heart and tears into it. Not that many tears, but it was a fun process and a big project. And I'm happy to have it out in the world and really love the feedback that it's actually helping people and making a difference in their lives, because that's why I do what I do. And I also wanted to let you know that I've got some workshops coming up over the summer. So like I mentioned, there's one group hypnosis recording in that app. You can also join me live for a group hypnosis session. There's going to be one happening on May 30th, 2023, and another one on August 10th, 2023. So you can go to wildheartsriseup.com/events, or I'll try to put the link around wherever you're listening to this in the show notes, or if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description below the video. And there's also 2 Magnetic Leaders Next Steps workshops coming up. So I think it's June 26th or 27th. Pretty sure it's the 27th. And also on July 11th. The Magnetic Leaders Next Steps is a workshop that I do usually around New Year's and usually in the middle of the summer. And it's like the best vision planning deep dive call that I could put together. It's 3 hours long, and we start in the sort of energetic magic space of connecting with your business, the entity of your business, connecting with your vision, what it is you truly desire, and then sort of distilling that down into tangible action steps, things you know need to happen or things you can discover need to happen to bring some idea or vision or project to life. That could be a course, that could be a rebrand, that could be just starting to get real with your social media presence. It could be any project or any idea that you have for your business that you're just not putting attention to, you're not prioritizing, or not actually implementing in some way. Taking some time to actually plan out what's it going to take to bring that to life? What's it going to take to bring that off the back burner and actually start taking steps towards creating it in your life? So it's a really powerful workshop. I've had some people go through that workshop every time I offer it, which is usually, like I said, every 6 months. So I highly recommend joining me for that. If you have a project or an idea that you want to start just giving some of your attention to and bringing into the forefront of your mind, your space, your action-oriented creativity. And those are also, you can find them at wildheartsriseup.com/events. And that is mainly what I wanted to share with you today. There's a lot of energy up. Like I said, I've been really present to that. And so the main thing I want to just remind you of is you have permission. You give yourself permission to stop judging you, stop making yourself wrong, stop pressuring yourself into action if action is not really what's going to support you right now, that it is really okay to be you. It is really okay to just pause. Your main purpose for living is not to hustle and grind. It is to exist and to find joy in your life. So I just want to remind you of that and encourage you. If it's time to pause, pause. If it is time to create, fucking create. Take action. And if you need support to do that, or you wish some accountability would show up in your life to hold you to what you know you want to create, then I've got your back. Let me know how I can support you. I've got, in addition to those workshops, other group programs coming up, and I have a couple spots available this summer for private one-on-one clients. So let me know how I can support you. Thank you so much for being a part of my world in whatever way you are, for being a podcast listener, or for checking this out on YouTube. I believe in you. I know you've got what it takes. You deserve to get paid well for bringing your magic to the world. And yes, it is possible. It is possible to be you, to get paid to do what you love, and to live the life that you want to live. And sometimes it takes some action to create our lives in those ways. So let me know how I can have your back. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next episode of Tactical Magic. Have a nice day.